What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Let's play One Piece Pirate Warriors Part 30. Here we are in the character select screen for the another log, and I'm gonna start Usopp's another log. And so he starts at the episode where we get Sanji, because that's when, you know, that's it in the story. This is after his story arc, his Sanji's story arc. And I'll go ahead and look at his attacks here. So says Usopp can use his slingshot to attack enemies from afar. Use his wide range of long distance attacks to defeat your enemies before they even get close to you. So he would be technically an archer or a ranger or a range type character. It would be like an archer from an RPG or a game like that. You can see the Flaming Star, which is square triangle, attacks forward in 3 directions. Flaming Star send forward enemies flying with a powerful attack, and Special Oil Ball with the R2 button. Place explosive oil, follow up with normal attacks. And that should catch the ground on fire. I'll try it out here. Get back a little bit. I'm trying to get that to work, but I'm not sure. Let me back up and try this. Okay, there you go. So it did end up exploding the way I was hoping it would. But he's definitely, I would say he's easier to use than Nami. Like I definitely have a lot harder time using Nami even after she was really, you know, powered up. But it's, I would like I said, I'd definitely say that he's a lot easier to use, but you do have to, you know, stay far away from your enemies. And he is definitely the first character we have to do that with. You can, you know, use your hammer to, you know, to get in close and like in a crowd here. But early on, he's not that powerful. His attack is very low, so you don't necessarily want to do that. And because he cannot efficiently attack up close, it's gonna make, you know, this kind of stuff a lot harder. I'll go ahead and use the circle and see what that does. Okay, so that's one you probably want to. This is another ranged one where you want to stay away from the enemy and use. But you can see that the territory leaders fall very easily with Usopp, a lot easier than they did with Nami. You know, that just kind of gives you an idea of just how weak. And I'm not gonna go so far as to say, well, I guess just how weak Usopp is. I was gonna say useless, but you know, he's not useless. Different people have different play styles, of course. And he's not that bad, honestly. Like he's pretty good at crowd control. Those last 3 shots are definitely very good with, you know, for crowd control. And his levels, you know, the enemies are so weak, and the amount of characters that the enemies that it takes to clear these territories is so low that it actually is, you know, enjoyable to use Usopp in these types of situations. So those 2 gates are open now. And definitely once you know, power him up, it definitely makes it a lot easier to use him. just how easily the pirate leader, you know, is defeated. The only negative thing I would say is that you actually have to aim. You know, when you shoot the slingshot, it's not kind of like a homing shot. And that would probably be the only negative thing about it. If it did have a homing shot, that would definitely be a lot easier to use. So well, yeah, okay. I thought this one worked. I wasn't sure. It almost looked like I used it too early. But you know, it's a ranged attack, so you do have to be a little bit. You have to have a little bit of distance on the enemies that you're going to use it on. Not too much, of course. You know, there's a good range for it. Like, this is going to be too close to use this ability, but I was hoping more wanting it to hit me hockey than it did, sadly. It's not good to get into a corner with Usopp like I just did there, even though it did work out in the end. It's still not a good idea to do, and you definitely don't want to be surrounded. Yeah, you know, like I said, all these bosses are going to be very easy to defeat. As Usopp, every smaller boss and the main bosses are going to be very easy. So I'm going to have to pay attention and be careful when I get to the end of this level, because Don Krieg is going to be so easy to defeat that I'm going to have to pay close attention to where he is when I use my any attack. And even though he is a ranged character, you do have to get a little, you can't have too much. You have to get kind of close to the enemy. But his ability definitely is, works best if you can get all the enemy into a big group like that. You could probably, get it into a little bit bigger group, or even have them kind of surround you. You can't determine where he throws the bottle, so you can't, there is a limit to how far the range is, of course. And it's most effective if you can get them into a big group in front of you. That's the best way to use his ability. But yeah, like I said, I hear this would be the best place in a narrow walkway like this. Kind of like Zoro's ability, works best when you can kind of get a group or in a straight line. Even Nami's ability is best when you can get him into the enemy into a straight line, I guess, and even to some degree Luffy's, but he can hit people behind him, where most people kind of have, theirs works best in a line. I think I might have mentioned this already, but I just want to kind of say it again that the most fun as playing as Usopp is just that every enemy falls so easily. There's no, like with Nami, especially later on, enemies like in the CP9 level and the Sabaudi archipelago level, those. Oh wow, yeah, you can see just how much damage I did. I am, a lot stronger. I think this is like a level 19 Usopp that I'm using. But it just gives you an idea, of how easy that these bosses are for Usopp. And that's definitely what makes it, really fun. Wish the other characters would get here so that they could kind of draw his attention, so I wouldn't defeat him that easily. But if I end up defeating him before I can get Territory J, that's okay. It does, keep you from being able to get a coin, but oh well. Even looks like Territory J is falling a lot easier than with a lot of the other characters. I may be wrong on that, but it just seems to be falling a lot easier. I will say one negative thing about playing as Usopp is that he has to call out his attacks every time he uses them. Like Nami had to call out her Cyclone tempo every time I used it, which made me not want to use it as much, just because it does get annoying after a while to hear the same thing over and over again. But this is just Usopp's normal attack, and he's gonna continuously say it over and over again. So that is a negative thing, but it goes so fast, it doesn't really make sense. What he's saying, just because you're sitting there saying it so fast, but. There you go. Like I said, it's going to be really easy to play with him, and he only has, I want to say, 6 levels. Of course, kind of like with Nami, her levels were a lot harder, or were a lot easier than a lot of the harder levels were. As we go on, especially like I said with the CP9 and the Sabaudi archipelago level, it's going to be a lot easier to defeat. Or it's going to be a lot harder to defeat enemies and to clear territories, but just for for at least the first 2 or 3 episodes, it's going to be really easy to clear. I'm glad I did end up getting that new coin. But anyway, so thank you for watching. Next time we'll continue on with Usopp's story. I won't be doing commentary for that one, like as usual. I'll just run through it and not do any commentary. And the next time I'll do commentary is for, actually it's level 17. It was a level 17 Usopp, but now that he's gotten a level up since I've been playing. But the next time I do commentary will be the start of Sanji's story, and that trophy is for getting all the coins of all of the Marines. Actually, let me look that up really quickly, or just pull it up on my trophy list real quick just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure that, collect all the coins featuring members of the Navy. So that's in Kainu, I believe is how they pronounce his name, was the last one I needed to get. But anyway, again, thanks for watching. Until next time.